Right then, people, and this is going to be the last review I do today because I'm quite tired now actually from doing all these. But no, and the last one I'm going to do is The Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, they rebooted the Spider-Man franchise with The Amazing Spider-Man, and compared to the others, I think it blasts them out of the water. Some people think it's the other way round, and you know, the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans are the best. But no, for me, The Amazing Spider-Man is where it's at now, okay? Andrew Garfield is a much better Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire, I think. I believe he's more, you know, it's more of the teenage story, you know, and he's grown up and stuff, he's in high school, and he looks badass as well, in all fairness. He's like an outcast, but he's badass. And that helps, okay? He looks rough, sort of thing, because like how his hair's all, you know, a bit like mismatched and stuff, and you know, the hoodie and the jacket and jeans and stuff and the skateboard, and yet he's still sort of a genius, and he looks pretty good in those glasses as well, and he pulls the highest girl in school because he gets Emma Stone / Gwen Stacy. So there you go for that, and it was a good story. It was the Peter Parker story this time, obviously. This is the story of Peter Parker becoming Spider-Man. At the end, you could say he's Spider-Man when he gets bitten, but no, he's Spider-Man at the end, when he's reached what it is he has to be, and that is, you know, Spider-Man, or the Amazing Spider-Man, which he's never really called in it as far as I'm aware, but hey, the costume in this I think looks a lot better as well. It's more sort of streamlined and slim, and you know, seems to fit better, and it just seems to flow more. It's more, you know, agile like a spider as well, and it doesn't seem as bulky, but it's still got the sort of power behind it, which is what you want to see. So yeah, there's that. They went back to the web shooters. And when I heard they were going back to the web shooters when it was coming out, I felt, you know, a pang in my stomach, because I thought I was going to go, okay, you know, now somewhere in the film we're going to have a thing where it's like, uh-oh, I'm out of, you know, shooty web fluid spider stuff. But that didn't happen, and that was happy for me. I hope they go through and that doesn't happen in Northwest. If they turn this into another trilogy saga, just a normal sequel, whatever, please don't have that unless it's relevant. Because I hate it when they do that just for like the laughs or something, because it annoys me. Okay, it's just like, don't. Okay, keep him so he always has web. Okay, and we'll forget about the web shooters, but we'll still, okay, we'll forget about them and we'll remember he needs them. So yeah, there's that. And so yeah, that's my happy point for that. The relationship between Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy in the film was perfect. It's what I wanted to see from, you know, the TV show and the comics and stuff. It's what I wanted, and it's nice to see those characters portrayed just, you know, with justice and respectfully. Glad to see that. But yeah, carrying on from that as well, then you've got, you know, actual Spider-Man, and he's you know, he's a bit cocky, you know, he's a wisecracker, and he's just what you want to see. He's like, talks a lot, and he's the Joker, and he's just what you want him to be, in all fairness, and it's a very relatable superhero as well. You know, he breaks a lot of the conventions for superheroes, I know, and he's just really good at it. The bad guy for this one, you know, Reese Ifans, or Ifans, how do you say it? I don't know. But yeah, he was the bad guy, and he was playing the Lizard, and I was interested when they said they were going for the Lizard, because I was scared again they were going to go for like Green Goblin or one of the very mainstream villains. But no, they went for Dr. Kirk Connor's Lizard, which is good. I liked that. I really did like it, because it was nice to see a different villain, someone who you could just watch and sort of be like, okay, this is a villain. I know I knew about him, but I know some people were just like, no, didn't know that much about the Lizard, and they got to see his story. The villain, I know the next one as well has got, is it Rhino, and who is it? Rhino's in it, and it's Electro, isn't it? Jamie Foxx's Electro, I think, is in the next one. Can we get Shocker in? Because I loved him, because he was like really sarcastic, and Spider-Man 3 had jokes, and they just sort of bantered between each other a lot, and argued more than fought, and I want to see that. And I love Shocker as the bad guy with big, you know, hand repulsor guns thing. So I want to see Shocker. Can we get a petition to like get Shocker in Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 3 or something? Because he's an amazing villain, I think, and I want to see him, because he's more of a gangster as well. So please, Shocker, okay, for a villain. But anyway, the Lizard as well. I like how they've done New York now as well, and Oscorp's a lot bigger in it and everything, and it's more like that. Even though you don't see Norman Osborn in all fairs, you see like Darth Sidious at the end. If you stay to the credits, you see him. Okay, that's who you see, and you know, you see the Emperor there laughing in the corner. What? Seriously? That was sort of took you out of the film. You were like, What's this going on here? It didn't fit in the universe, in that universe. Okay, it just didn't fit. But oh well. But that aside, it's really good, and it was nice to see. Yeah, Peter Parker does what anyone reacts to. Anyone would react. It's like I've got these amazing superpowers and stuff. What am I going to do? I am going to get back at the guys who made my life hell for the however long. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show him to be a right nonce, and he does it well. After that, I have web fluid. I'm going to do this. I'm going to jump off this giant building. I'm going to go swinging through the city, and that looks great. And he looks like he's having fun as well. It's one of those things where you sort of feel like Andrew Garfield had a lot of fun with the role, and so did Emma Stone, I think, looking at it. Unless they're just very, very good actors and actually hated all their time there, but I don't think they did, or at least I don't want to think they did. But hey, that's what we got. So yeah, The Amazing Spider-Man, for me, better than Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Not that they're not good, I did love them, well I still do love them, but I think these ones are better and do the lore and everything more justice. So that aside, you know, Amazing Spider-Man, FTW, YOLO swag. Carrying on from that, you know, check out more of my videos, because I need views and I love you all and I'll buy you a puppy. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you all later, okay? Yes.